Direct News TV. March 26, 2024. WHO worker and Iranian advisor among several killed in Syria airstrikes. At least 8 people have been killed in airstrikes in eastern Syria, according to a war monitor and Syrian state media, including a World Health Organization worker and an Iranian military advisor. It was not immediately clear who was behind the airstrikes on Tuesday. The Britain-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, a war monitor affiliated with Syria's opposition, said at least 15 people were killed, including an advisor with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, 2 of his bodyguards, 9 Iraqi fighters from an Iran-backed group and 2 Syrians working with the Iranians. Syrian state media said at least 7 soldiers, including a member of the IRGC, and 1 civilian were killed. At least 19 other soldiers and 13 civilians were wounded in the strikes that targeted residential areas and military sites in Deir-ez-Zor province and caused significant damage to public and private properties, Syrian state media said. Ahmad Shiab, an engineer in the provincial capital, also named Deir-ez-Zor, was killed when his building was hit during a series of airstrikes across the area, the WHO said. It said Shiab worked as WHO's focal point for water, sanitation, and hygiene in the Syrian city. Shiab's untimely passing marks not only a great loss for his loved ones, but is a stark reminder of the ongoing violence and suffering endured by the people of Syria, Hanan Baki, whose regional director for the Eastern Mediterranean, said in a statement. My colleagues and I are heartbroken at the tragic loss of another one of our own in an airstrike in #Syria this morning, WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus wrote on X. There was no immediate claim of responsibility for the strikes. Israel sometimes attacks Iran-linked targets in Syria, but rarely acknowledges them. The United States said it was not behind the overnight attacks. We did not carry out airstrikes in Syria last night, Pentagon spokesperson Sabrina Singh told reporters in Washington. Iran's state news agency IRNA reported the attack was carried out by the Zionist regime, referring to Israel. IRNA identified the military advisor who was killed as Behrouz Vahidi, saying he belonged to the Quds Force, the foreign operations arm of the IRGC. The observatory said that the strikes were the first of their kind in eastern Syria since early February. Hamoud al-Jabour, who lives a short walk from the villa, told AFP he woke up to the sound of explosions. It was one of the biggest strikes I've heard, he said. The windows of my house were shattered, the power was cut in several neighborhoods and the main roads were closed. My name is Kingsley. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be notified whenever we post. You won't regret it.